So we had a bit of a surprising story that broke over the weekend that has to do with the different game consoles, the Xbox, the Switch, and the PlayStation, and how they sold over Black Friday. Now, Black Friday, of course, massive shopping day, really kickstarts the holiday season. Well, we had many different systems and revisions to choose from, and the one that ended up selling the best seemed to surprise a lot of people. Guys, if you enjoy these videos, make sure that like button helps out a ton. And if you're new here to the Spawn Wave Plus channel, make sure you subscribe down below. So out of the different systems that we now have available to us, and there are quite a few if you start breaking it down into the different revisions of these systems. Think of the Switch Lite, the Switch OLED, the PS5 digital, the PS5 regular disc version, the Xbox Series X, the Xbox Series S. Of all of those, which system do you think was at least tracked to have sold the best over Black Friday? Because if you said the Xbox Series S, you would be right. And this seemed to catch a lot of people off guard. We can see this over on Kotaku. Best-selling console on Black Friday wasn't the Switch or PS5, but the Xbox Series S, not even the Series X, which, of course, when you start comparing these systems, you go, okay, PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X, and the Switch, and you're thinking of that $500 PS5. Basically, we're thinking of like all the top-of-the-line systems across the board there, right? The most expensive ones that are offered by each company. Well, in this case, we have the Series S, at least outperforming on that Friday. This is according to a report by Business Insider, and they were citing Adobe Digital Economy Index. This claims to have analyzed over 1 trillion visits to retail sites and also surveyed over 1,000 retailers on what items were selling better than others. All of this data seemingly points to the big winner of Black Friday shopping season being the tiny Xbox Series S. If we head over to Adobe Digital Economy Index, they do have their report that you can download. You have to like sign in and fill out a bunch of information, all of this. But I mean, they did analyze, like I said, 1 trillion transactions that were processed. So not necessarily just visits to a website. Like you can track that through like Google Trends and stuff. You can at least see where people are looking towards over a set period of time. This actually seemed to track the different transactions that were processed. So I guess technically someone could be searching for the PlayStation 5 or the Switch or even the Series X more, but if they get down to it and where they can actually run their card and have something shipped to them and complete that transaction, that's more or less what they would be comparing here with over 100 million unique product sales that they analyzed. And all of this came back saying that the Xbox Series S was the best-selling system, at least for Black Friday. And it kind of makes sense. Like right now, go to your Best Buy website, type in Xbox Series S, and see if your local Best Buy has them available for pickup today, because mine does. And it's been that way for a while now I think about it, because I did look around for some holiday shopping and thought about the Series S as a good gift. And yeah, it's always been there. I've seen it in my Best Buy, in my Walmart. It just seems anyway that the Xbox Series S is more in stock across the board, and that includes the Switch OLED. I believe the Switch Lite is in stock most places as well. I don't have any problem finding one of those, but the Switch OLED, no, I don't really see that anywhere. The PS5, no. The Xbox Series X, nah. But the Series S seems to be fairly plentiful right now. There's a few reasons for that. One, it does appear that Microsoft at least believes that the Series S potentially could be the best-selling Xbox this generation. Phil Spencer's mentioned this before in an interview, that the Series S is kind of the way he thinks really customer sentiment will trend. It is a cheaper system. That, along with Halo and Forza being promoted heavily right now as big holiday titles, you throw in that impulsive price point, and yeah, you're going to get a lot of interest. But in this case, I think a lot of it comes down to just stock. I've actually seen Matt Piscatella on Twitter mention this many, many times over the last month, that he believes the system that will sell the most is just going to be the one that can actually be in stock. Like, that's kind of it. Whatever company is able to at least get these systems out there to stores or on their digital storefronts, like a Best Buy, Walmart, or even their own Microsoft store, I mean, that makes sense why the Series S would sell better than the Switch OLED or the PS5 over Black Friday. It's also, you have to think about the Series X right now. It does appear that Microsoft is trying to stand up a lot of these newer Series X-based servers and blades in their data centers for their cloud streaming games. And yeah, that just means that's where they're going to be allocating a lot of those chips. Remember, we are in that chip shortage, and they're not really stacking up Series S systems in there. So yeah, you would probably get more Series S systems out to consumers currently over even their Series X. But I do see that value proposition with the Series S, especially if you're buying for someone else. Maybe you're buying for a younger gamer and they're not really thinking, oh, I need 4K, I need 120 frames. Maybe they just want to play Fortnite. Maybe they want to play Minecraft. Maybe they get the Series S and they get like a year of Game Pass on Christmas, and they're just good for the year. Like, those are all strong possibilities. And again, it makes sense when it comes down to gift giving as to why you may look at the Series S as the way to go. But let me know what you guys think about this one, and if it surprised you to hear that the Xbox Series S was actually the best selling system on Black Friday, that being over the Switch and the PlayStation 5. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.